For many people, when they first come to Wicca or witchcraft, personal empowerment is all important. Traditionally, the practice of witchcraft has been associated with the disempowered, the poor, the oppressed, people of low social status, and particularly women in a patriarchal society. Aradia, Gospel of the Witches, one of Wicca's foundational texts, has the goddess Aradia come as a kind of messianic figure sent by her mother Diana to teach witchcraft to the oppressed peasants and to liberate them from oppression. People coming to modern Wicca are not generally oppressed peasants. In fact, Wiccans often tend to be very educated people from all walks of life, though with a pretty high percentage of neurodivergent people. But even in the modern day, many people come with their own insecurities, lack of confidence, particularly body images, negative body image, traumas, and poor self-image. And the practice of witchcraft, as well as acceptance into the community of Wicca, can be very healing and help people to develop self-confidence and to come into their own power. Personal empowerment is about gaining control, confidence and authority over your life, and it can be very rewarding to see people who might start out as insecure and lacking in confidence come into their own power. Personal empowerment is the process of moving from feeling helpless or controlled by others to being independent and self-determined. It involves claiming your rights, setting boundaries and taking charge of your choices. It sparks from a realisation of your worth or a decision to change an unfair situation. Self-empowerment involves self-acceptance, a realisation that you don't have to be perfect, but that you have value as you are, even with your faults, that you are worthy of love and of positive regard from others and of being treated fairly and with care. Even with your faults. Does this mean, though, that one should not also strive to address one's faults or to try to become a better person? I think that for many people, personal empowerment is what Wicca and witchcraft are all about, and for some it just stops there. However, the danger of this is that we can get to a state of stagnation where being comfortable with who we are means that we're not developing further. And it can also lead to a fragile ego state where we can't accept criticism or feedback, or where acceptance of our faults becomes defending our faults, where other people are the problem and not us. If you see Wicca as a spiritual path and not just about feeling strong and aggrandising the ego or doing spells to get what you want, then self-development is also important. Self-development is the broader, continuous process of building your skills, knowledge, and overall potential, reflected in the words of the charge of the goddess. Keep pure your highest ideals. Strive ever towards them. Let naught stop you nor turn you aside. Of course, this also means discovering and defining what your highest ideals are, what your values are. Whilst self-empowerment gives you the power and agency to act, self-development is the pathway of growth you walk on. It involves learning new skills, expanding emotional intelligence, and discovering your core values, reaching a higher quality of life, and aligning your actions with your true potential. Self-development is a lifelong journey, using study, self-reflection, self-exploration, practice, and habit changes and behavioural changes. It requires a willingness to look within, honestly, and to change, including seeing what is not so pleasant within ourselves, and making efforts to change what's not so pleasant. It involves owning our own feelings, particularly if we're angry or sad, and seeking to understand where our feelings come from, rather than blaming others for how we feel. This doesn't mean not telling someone when they've done something which has hurt you, or accepting abuse from others, but it involves understanding ourselves and examining the triggers within, stepping back rather than reacting and attributing blame. It involves changing our own behaviours if necessary to deal with our perceived negative emotions. Personal development includes spiritual development. The personal journey to discover meaning, purpose, and a deeper connection to the world around us, focusing on inner exploration, self-awareness, and values. It involves deepening one's understanding of our own emotions, our identity, and inner strengths, building positive relationships, developing empathy, and seeking to understand others, and trying to contribute to the greater good of society and of the world. It also involves cultivating curiosity about life's big questions and the natural world. Techniques to help with personal and spiritual development include mindfulness meditation and journaling, and work with the shadow, not just connecting with those negative parts of ourselves, but understanding how we project our shadows onto others. It can involve undergoing counselling or therapy, studying philosophy, studying different worldviews, studying psychology and models of therapy, and immersing ourselves into nature and developing a sense of awe and gratitude. Examining what we have and how lucky we are for the things that we have, focusing on the good rather than on the bad, focusing on what we do have rather than what we don't have, and dedicating ourselves to environmental and community service activities which help us to develop compassion, as well as connecting us with something much larger than ourselves.